Yo, TJ here. We thought we'd make a guide for all the weapons in Monster Hunter Rise to help you guys get a better understanding of how each one works. These guides are aimed to be more beginner friendly rather than anything too advanced. Although, if you're looking for a refresher on a weapon, you're more than welcome. And with that, let's get right into it. This video, I'll be covering the longsword. This is the greatsword's lighter, more nimble counterpart. This weapon specializes in stringing hits together to create flashy combos. Before I get into all the attacks, I wanted to talk about the longsword's main mechanic. The spirit gauge is the longsword's main resource for helping you deal damage during a hunt. There are two main parts to the spirit gauge to focus on, the inside of the gauge and the outside of the gauge. The inside of the gauge will fill up as you hit monsters with your basic attacks. It will allow you to use your spirit slashes. Performing these attacks will also consume some of the gauge, and the outside of the gauge will be highlighted in 3 different colors to indicate a boost in your attack power. The colors will go from white to yellow to red, with red being the most damage. In order to gain these boosts in power, you need to land a spirit round slash. This gauge will deplete over time. If it depletes, it goes down to its previous stage, and thankfully, it can be refreshed by landing a spirit round slash again. On to the basic combos. First up is the X combo. The first 2 inputs give you 2 very similar slashes, the step slash and the overhead slash. After these, you can press X or A to get the thrust, following that up as well with the rising slash. After this, pressing X sends you back to the overhead slash, allowing you to loop this combo. Pressing the A button lets you do the thrust, being followed up with the rising slash. This can be looped as well, just pressing A to give you this small 2-hit combo. Pressing ZR lets you use your Spirit Blade combo. This has 4 stages to it, ending with the Spirit Round Slash. Each of these spirit attacks costs some of the inside gauge, so if you don't have enough, you can't use the move. One option you do have though, is that if you press the A button in between any of your spirit slashes, you can interrupt it with the thrust. Doing this doesn't reset the spirit combo, so if you find you need a little bit more gauge to perform the next spirit slash, you can use one of these in between them. And finally, pressing X plus A gives you this fade slash. This can also be done left and right by hitting their respective directions. The fade slash can also be followed up by using one of your spirit slashes. This will give you the spirit jumping slash. The longsword also gained a new and important mechanic called the special sheet. You can perform this after any attack by pressing ZR plus B to get this sheathing animation. From here you can press X to get the AI slash. This is a quick attack that will make the spirit gauge fill slowly over time after landing a hit. Or you could press ZR to perform the AI spirit slash. If this is used just before getting hit by a monster, the attack itself will deal additional hits. And finally, pressing ZR plus A after an attack will let you use the Foresight slash. This attack will consume all remaining spirit gauge, but if used just before you get hit, it will refresh the entire bar. The primary goal when using the longsword is to build up the spirit gauge as fast as possible, using basic combos in the AI slash to help charge it. Attacks like the AI slash and fade slash can be safe ways to skip past spirit slash 1 to help you get your round slashes off. After you get your spirit gauge to red, the main focus is maintaining the gauge by resetting it every now and then with spirit round slashes and dealing damage. Periodically looking for times to use your counters to help keep the damage flowing. With that, thank you all for watching, and make sure to subscribe to GameXplain for more on Monster Hunter Rise, including more weapon tutorials. Check out the video on the right for more content you might be interested in. Until next time, bye!